Beach residents will soon have to pay more for false alarms. It happens when your security system accidentally goes off and police officers have to respond to your home or business and find no evidence that a crime occurred or was attempted. KSBY's Megan Healy joins us live in Grover Beach with how people can avoid paying hundreds of dollars in extra fines. Megan?
Well, Richard, police tell me that they respond to nearly 300 false alarms every year, each taking about 30 minutes to investigate. We did the math. That's about 7 days and $30,000 spent every year investigating those false alarms. And Grover Beach police say they want to stop wasting those resources, so they're having residents and property owners register those alarms to the city to avoid paying more in fines. And they're not the only city doing it. San Luis Obispo did it. They say they saw nearly 50% decrease in false alarms.
If somebody was to break into my house and they come in through this door, that's what you're going to hear.
When burglar alarms go off, Grover Beach police officers respond in 3 minutes on average. The owner of Hole in the Sky was thankful for the quick response when his business was broken into in the past.
When you get a phone call after, let's say, 8:30 at night, you know something's going on. But it's good to know that the police, if they've been signaled, they're surrounding the place.
But the time it takes to investigate false alarms is time taken away from real crimes.
Every hour spent on that false alarm is an hour that's not spent in patrolling our city.
If you don't register your security system and have a false alarm, you'll have to pay $150 the first time, $175 the second time, $200 the third, and $300 after that. If you register it every year, though, the fine for false alarms is much less, starting at $50. But what is a false alarm?
Is it because when they can't find a crime was committed or attempted?
Or if they can't get in touch with a property owner, which happens quite often.
It often happens with faulty systems and heightened movement around the property that doesn't amount to a crime. Linda Munoz says she's going to pay for the permit, but worries it could be expensive for others.
I'm on a tight income myself, and I know there's people that are on tight incomes, but I think it's worth it.
The city says you can waive the first false alarm fee if you take an online education course, but that option's only available if your alarm is permitted. Now, I want to be clear, this ordinance does not apply to smoke alarms or medical emergencies, but rather to security systems like the Ring doorbell system. I'm told that these fees could also apply to robbery and panic button false alarms. But police do tell me that if you have a false alarm, realize it and then call police to cancel that response before officers arrive to your property, then you won't be charged. Reporting in Grover Beach, I'm Megan Healy, KSBY News.
All right, Megan, and you can actually register your system on the city's website. It costs $25 annually. The ordinance goes into effect April 1st.